Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we have this 2017 Toyota Highlander, and we're going to do the installation for the chrome deletes on the side panels of the door. So this is how it looks before the installation, and this is how it looks after the installation. So it's the gloss black material to match the pillars of the Highlander door. Link for the product will be down in the description below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So before we start with the installation, we want to prep the panel. So just apply slip solution onto your microfiber towel, and then just make sure you clean off any contaminants that the panel might have. And make sure with this one, everything is dry. Okay, to start off the installation, we're going to start off by installing the piece for this section here. As you can see, for this vehicle, the trim does have a cutout and underneath here. So wherever the trim is, that's where we're going to trim off any excess material. So to start off this installation, align it right on the edge here. And you are going to have material here to work with. That material here you could just trim off. But for this section here, we just want to ensure that everything tags down. So cover it, all of the chrome pieces from underneath and on top. Now that we have placed the film, now we just tack it down. Right here, we're just going to apply a little bit of heat. That way we start helping the film tack down to the curve here. And then right here, this excess material here, we're going to apply heat again and then help it tack down as much as we can, and then trim off any excess material. And to trim off this piece here, you want to trim off right where the plastic is about to end, because if we trim it off where the chrome section ends, then you might accidentally cut too much where you're just going to expose some of the chrome. Make sure you cut out where the plastic trim is at, so in between the plastic and the chrome. And then the rest of the piece you could tuck in inside here. And then the next thing is trimming off right where the cutout is, where we mentioned earlier. So just find the cutout and then trim off, and then you just continue on with the rest of this installation. So just take your time when trimming off this piece. And do the same for the bottom. Find the cutout and then trim off. Okay, for the next piece is just continuing on. Match it right where we did the cutout. If you overlap it just a bit, that's fine. But just make sure you try to match it as much as possible. So it should be like that. And then just use the bottom half as a guide to install the rest of the film. Once you placed it, the next thing is tacking the whole piece down. And all we're going to do now is just apply heat on top. That way the film tacks down to the curve, and then any excess material that we have, we just trim off. Okay, and then you just rinse and repeat the same steps that we did for this piece to the next remaining 3 pieces here. So just align it, and then making sure you're covering the chrome from the bottom, and then applying heat, and then just trimming off any excess material. Okay, so for this last piece, it's just aligning the film and giving yourself enough material here in order to wrap around this curve. For this piece here, you are going to need a good amount of heat. That way you help the film tack down around this curve. So just help it align first. Once you place it, the next thing is tacking it down. And remember, any excess material that you see that you might have, you could just trim it off. Okay, now this part here, like I said, we're gonna need to apply heat and just help the film tack down to this curve here. And then once you finish tacking down the curve here, now it's just trimming off any excess material that you have on the top edge here. And you just rinse and repeat the same steps that we did for this piece to the bottom piece as well. Okay, and the last thing to do once you finish installing each piece is just post heat all around each section. That way the adhesive on the film activates and it sticks to the panels. Okay, so that concludes the installation video for the chrome pieces for the 2017 Toyota Highlander. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That way you don't miss any upcoming installation videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.